And I think we're good on members too, so. All right, well, hopefully people didn't have too much difficulty getting in, and I'm glad to see so many of you. And thanks again for your patience while we kind of navigated this this new territory for us. So let me quickly take a roll call, if you will, for the members of the committee. I can see, let me get to my list here. I don't see Carly. I see David Carnahan, Dr. Fowles, Carrie Steving, yep, Kathy Busby, Monica Corey, and Vista Thompson. And I think those are our members that are present today. Did I miss anyone? Okay, wonderful. So first of all, welcome, thank you. Happy July 15th. I got an email from a friend recently on July 1st that said, Happy Fiscal New Year. I had never received one of those before. I thought that was amusing. I am your chair today, I guess. Lynette Hennigan is on a much deserved vacation in Hawaii. So forgive me if as I kind of stumble through the agenda here. I'm sure she would do a much more seamless job of it. Quickly wanted to let everybody know, if you hadn't already heard, that Mary Boatwright has left the department and moved on to a new job elsewhere. We wish her much success. It's a huge loss for us, but we're very happy for her. So those are just a couple of announcements, I guess. Lynette, excuse me, sorry, Ellie, and I'm going to be saying that to you. Ellie McGowan is a analyst in the Product Filing and Compliance Division at the department, and she's the one who's running our WebEx for us. So, Elian, if you would please move to the next slide. Or to the agenda. Oh, there we go. There's the housekeeping notes. We are recording this. The recording of this becomes our minutes, if you will. So, and it gets posted to our website in case anybody ever wants to go back and review things. If anybody does, I think all of the panelists should be able to speak without any difficulty. If you have any trouble, you can put a note in chat. So, okay, next slide. I don't think there is much in the way of a media update. The consumer brochure is finalized, and we talked a lot about that the last time. It's available on our website. Anybody can download it and share it. Anybody can link to it. Anybody can print it off and disseminate it in paper if you'd like. We had a couple of, I think, suggestions the last time about ways that we might be able to, or organizations or people that we might want to reach out to who might be individuals who would want to help disseminate it or be interested in disseminating the brochure to their constituencies. So I think we're waiting for follow-up. I think somebody was going to help us get contacts at all of the county health departments, and I think we're still working on that. And then I think Vista had given us contact for a Native Health Group, so Native American Health Group, and I think Lynette has been following up on that. That's, unless somebody has a question about the brochure or, oh, we also promoted Mental Health Awareness Month on our website through our social media links. That's another media update I can give you. One more thing I'll mention. We had an inquiry recently about how to find the presentation that Mary Boatwright had done on the substantially all predominance test. And that I noticed when somebody asked me about it, that link is not on our mental health and Jake's Law page on our website. It is on our YouTube page. So we're going to be working with our IT department to have a link to that added to our mental health page, where I suspect this group is accustomed to going to look for information on the department's website. So unless anybody has a question or comment about media.
Erin?
Yes.
Miss Kathy. So are we putting up anything about the new 988 number that's gone live?
Oh, that is a great suggestion. I was just reading about that. We could, I could even talk to our communications department and see if they would like to do some promoting around that. And we could certainly put something on the mental health page on the department's website.
Great.
That's a great idea, Kathy. Thank you. And did that already go live, or is it about to go live?
I think it was today, but
okay.
If it's not today, it's like tomorrow. I've been hearing it on the news.
Okay. I'll see if that's something that the department, oh, it looks like Access just put something in the chat of they are promoting it, or they have information on their website about it. So feel free to check out the chat that Dina just put in there. But that's a great idea for us to promote that on our website and on our mental health page. Sorry, I'm writing slowly. Okay, thank you. All right, Elaine, I think you can move on. Thank you. So this is a spot. Oh, and I see Carly Fleege has also joined us now. Hopefully, sorry, Carly, if you were having technical difficulties getting in. And hopefully you're able to, are you able to speak, or do we need to make you a panelist?
I just turned Carly into a panelist.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. So I'm not sure if we have any representatives from ADHS on the call. I think we were thinking that Joseph Stegemeyer might be on the call today. Do you see him in the attendees by chance, Elian?
I do not.
Okay. So we may not have an update on these programs from DHS today, and we'll, unless I'm missing somebody who, I don't see anybody. So I think we can move on. It's going to be a nice short meeting. We'll get to the juicy thing that everybody wants to talk about. So the department's mental health parity rules were, hallelujah, approved by the Governor's Regulatory Review Council on, let's see, I think they were approved on July 6th, and we sent them over to the Secretary of State's office also on July 6th. The rule will take effect on September 4th, which is 60 days after the rule is filed with the Secretary of State's office. So we'll be getting a copy of the rules posted on our website. So anybody who wants to dive into the details will be able to do so. Just for the insurer representatives that are on the call, a reminder that your first triennial report will be due to the department on March 15th, 2023. And every 3 years thereafter, and then insurers will submit by March 15th of every intervening year a summary of changes and an attestation of MHPAC compliance and any additional data requested by the department. We are working internally on figuring out the best way for, and what the process will be for insurers to submit those reports to the department. We're leaning towards SURF as the mechanism for doing that. I realize we only have a couple of companies represented here today, but to the extent that you have any thoughts about that you'd like to share, feel free. We would also welcome input, questions, comments, input from those that have to report to us if there are any aspects of the rule about which you would like to receive guidance or have discussions, etc. And just a reminder that the reports and documents that the insurers submit to the department are confidential by law. So those reports are, you won't see copies of those reports posted to our website. That's material that the department will be using to evaluate the PIA compliance, obviously. And I also want to say, and should have said at the outset, just thank you very much to everybody, you know, who's been involved in getting this rule through the process. We really appreciate it. We're very excited to be forging towards the next step. And just thank you so much to everybody who's had a hand in providing feedback on the rule and dialoguing about the rule, and who, you know, was involved in the PERC hearings. Just really greatly appreciate it. So, and I see Director Daniels is on the call. I don't know, Director, if you had anything else you wanted to say.
I don't have anything else to add, just to echo thanks to everyone for your participation and continued engagement. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you. So does anybody have any questions about the rule at this point? As I said, it goes into effect on September 4th. So, but we won't see any actual receivables from it until March of next year. But there will be lots of work happening internally in advance of that, as we kind of implement the rules and figure out the best way to receive the information that we're going to be getting and evaluate the information that we're getting. Any questions or comments about the rule? Okay. I'm not aware of any reason that we need to go into executive session. So this is probably going to be the fastest advisory committee meeting we've had. So the next meeting is scheduled for September 16th. As always, we are open to topics, suggestions, ideas about things that we should be discussing. So if anybody has any of those now, feel free to voice them or email Lynette. Okay, I don't see anybody coming off of mute. So I'm going to take that as an indication that everybody would like to go eat their lunch. And I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Erin. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
Have a good weekend.
Everybody have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Done.
Thanks, Elian.
Thank you.
Great job.